Well, being in this lockdown certainly has brought out the fragrance tag videos, hasn't it? So, here's another one. If you want to find out what it is, well, stay tuned. Hello, I'm Scott, this is the Centurion, and today it's another tag video. Now, I've been tagged in this video by Barry from Scentualize. Now, if you haven't already checked his channel out, then please do. I'll leave the link in the description, and yeah, let's get on with this tag. Anyway, this tag is called, now I've got to get this right because I've been trying to practice this and I keep getting it wrong. It's my 5 bottom fragrances. No, it isn't. It's my bottom 5 fragrances. So, here we go. Right, first one. Now, I don't know whether you're going to boo me for this or not. These are just ones that... These are fragrances that I don't reach for anymore. And for one reason or another, whether I've gone off them or grown out of them, or I just think that I've got other fragrances that maybe have taken their place. So, the first one is Yop Homme Red King. Now, this came out in 2016, I believe. It's supposed to be an Oriental spicy, and I'll just... And it's definitely got that original Yop Homme smell to it, but there's something different about it I just really cannot get on with. I don't mind Yop Homme, to be quite honest. It's all right, but I think it's just too sickly, and it's definitely I can live without it for sure. And that is not. It was not a good buy. I mean, I've used most of it because I've been using it as room spray, but yeah. That is Yop Red King. That is, it's really quite synthetic. It's sickly sweet, and it probably suits you younger guys out there. But for an old fart like me, that's no good. That's definitely no good. I'm past that one. So yeah, that's Yop Homme Red King. Now the second one is. Now this is the only one of this line that I've got. I don't know why, but it is, and it is 1 Million Cologne by Paco Rabanne. This, now other reviewers or like people that have gone on Fragrantica have said that this has got a smell very much like a urinal cake. Now I can understand what they're saying about that, for sure, but to be quite honest, I think that smells more like the urinal without the cake in it. It absolutely stinks. It doesn't, to me, that doesn't smell anything like the original 1 Million, and that's a big letdown. I've nearly done, again, that's toilet spray, really is, because it smells like a toilet, but not quite as bad. That came out in 2015. You'll notice that some of these were all bought around the same time. This is before I really started to get into the proper notes and the breakdowns of fragrances and trying, you know, studying it and learning more about the notes and what have you. This was just, oh, that's cheap, I'll get that. Big mistake. The next one is, again, it was bought around about the same time. I have done a tiny little review on it before about fragrances that I disliked. I'm starting to warm back to it again, back towards it, but it's not one of my favourites, but I'm not going to get rid of it. So, and that is Calvin Klein's Reveal. As you can see, I've still got plenty in there. The bottle is really, really nice. It's a lovely sort of pillow, or you know, pillow or cushion type affair. And this is again, it's quite sweet. It's got ginger, pear brandy, guano, suede, clary sage, agave nectar, tonka, vetiver, amber and Haitian Japur, I think it is, or sorry. The notes, yeah, I can't really pick any of them out other than the pear brandy. You can smell that it's really heavy on the pear, which I'm starting to like again now. So I think if anything, it'll do. I'm not gonna get rid of it. So, but it's not one that I'm gonna reach for all the time. So that's why I've chucked it back in there. The next one is, I don't know if any of you guys have these. These are quite famous around the community, but it is Cuba Orange. Now, over a year ago, I started watching YouTube videos and I'd never heard of this brand before, and I thought to myself, I'd like to try one of them, and the one that I did have was the Cuba Classic. Now, I found that was absolutely fantastic, so I went on and bought a load more, thinking that they'd all be really, really nice. And some of them are alright. This is alright, but I just don't wear it, and I wouldn't reach to it. It's like orange. It's like orange tango, a sort of a really sherbety orange. I haven't got really any notes other than there's jasmine, sandalwood, cedar, spices. It's supposed to be similar to the Dunhill Desire Red. I don't know because I haven't smelled that. That is Cuba Orange. I just don't reach for it, so it's a shame, but there you go. They're only cheap. I think you can pick them up for less than 10 quid actually for 100ml. But that's that one. And the last in the list is one that I bought from TK Maxx. I saw it was £12 and I'd never heard of them before, and this was probably about 6 months ago. So I thought, well, I'll give it a go, you know, in for a penny as they say. And it is Scentualize Private Red. Now the presentation on that is quite nice. It's a plastic lid, it doesn't really, you know, it serves a purpose I suppose. It's a cheapish bottle, orange juice in the bottle, and this is, it screams straight away red apple, juicy red apple with a bit of sweetness to it as well. So there's no like sourness, it's another sweet scent. As you can see, there's all of these fragrances are really, really sweet, and obviously I don't like that sort of that depth of sweetness, should I say. But this is all right. I mean, I'm gonna be using this as a gym scent because performance is rubbish really. I mean, you're gonna get 4 hours maximum on there, 4 to 5 hours I'd say. It moves to a skin scent within the hour. There's not really any projection at all to it after the first half an hour to an hour, but it's an alright smell. It's supposed to be a spicy woody. I've got no notes at all, but I will just on the opening, you're definitely getting that apple. That apple is so prominent, and then there's like a vanilla, maybe a tonka bean. There is a tiny little bit of pepper in there just to like give it a spiciness in the background. But I mean, that's alright. It's a perfectly good fragrance, but it doesn't excite me, and that's why I haven't been using it. I will use it as a gym scent, so as to save all of my good ones. But that is Scentualize Private Red. Now these are my 5 offerings. They're the ones that I really do not use. I'm going to try and use them because it's a waste otherwise, and I certainly wouldn't be able to sell them, but because no one would buy them. But it is what it is. Anyway, the 3 people that I'm going to tag now are OutLaw Frags, Clemence CC, and Agnes Eva. So if you did like the video, please like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell, and please stay safe, and I will see you all very, very soon. Thank you.